Hi, Amni. Good morning. What about others?
Hi, Suganya. Maybe we need to wait for them to join.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Vinu is also not joining. She has some personal issue. Yeah. Okay. Then we'll start. Okay. Fine. Arago also will not join. Okay. I'll share my screen. Okay. Okay. Yesterday we saw about all the locators in Playwright. So am I audible, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Fine. Yeah. Okay, so today we are going to see about yesterday also we saw about XPath. So today we are going to see about XPath access. So it's like for interview point of view, you should know all the terms in this XPath access. So just want to know, like you want to know about it. So first, what does mean? Like yesterday we saw what does mean XPath. So by using an XPath, we are able to find some of the. It's like a locator. We are able to find the elements in that. So we have XPath access. What does XPath access means? It is the relationship between the current node and the nodes in the DOM, like DOM structure. Okay. So the current node and what is the relationship with the other node? So that is meaning of XPath access. So sometimes we are trying to fetch them, like sometimes we will try to find some element. There won't be any tags or maybe nothing is unique to get the value. So that time we can make use of this XPath access. How means if you're trying to find some, like if you're trying to search on an element and that element is not there, you can get the access from its parent or from its sibling or like that. So by using that, we can get the access of that particular element. So for that only, we will use this XPath access. Okay, so the primary XPath access here is self. Self is nothing but the like node which we are trying. No, it's easy. Like normally we will use no that is called self. So after that we have called parent. So we'll see what is meant by parent. So parent means see the self node is y2 here. So suppose I want to get the value of B2. This is the element, B2 element I want to search, but there is nothing in that B2. Maybe tag was not there, maybe ID is not there as a unique. Because of some reason, there is like I couldn't get the element of this directly. So what I have to use here, I have to make use of the element which is like child of this element. So if you see Y2 is the child of this element. So B2 is the parent. So by using parent keyword, no, we can create an XPath of. I'll explain you. First, I'll explain all the keyword like words in this XPath access. Then I'll just show you the example. So this is Y2 is a node. And if you go upside, it is a parent. Normal in general term, if it is coming in the next door, it's called parent. Okay. In real time, I'll show you. Wait. So see here, this is the tag TD. So what is the parent of TD? TR is the parent of TD. So next to it. So that is called parent. So sometimes if you want to access this TR, we can create an XPath by using this TD also. By using the keyword called a parent. Okay, that is called parent. Then after parent, we have one more word called child is there. XPath access called child is there. So see, for B2 is the parent. For that B2 parent, we have 3 child is there. So to make the access of, like to get the element of Y2, we can make use of this word called child, XPath access, child. So by using that, we can get the value of this Y2, Y1 or Y3. This is called child. So what does mean by ancestor? See, Y2 is the node, self node. B2 is parent. But I want to access parent of B2, parent of again A. So that time coming picture called like ancestor. So by using this word, no ancestor, you can, from this node, you can get the access of body also. From this node, you can get the access of A also by using this export access ancestor. So ancestor means parent, like parent, grandparent, and above. So all the things above of this particular node is called ancestor. So next is descendant. Descendant is nothing but an opposite to the ancestor. So whatever node is below to this particular self node, no, like what is the, see, B2 is the parent. It has some children. Then after for Y2 also it has some children like M1, M2. Then after we have so below to all the node, like this particular self node is descendant. So opposite to ancestor. So suppose this is the self node. Upper one is parent, below one is like, upper one is ancestor, below one is like descendant. Next we have is like following. So following means, see, for B2, A is the parent. Okay, for A, how many children is there? B1, B2, B3, B4. 4 children are there. So B1 is before the, B1 is before the B2. So it will not come under following. So whatever siblings and after siblings, children also will come under following. So for B2, suppose consider B2 is a node. What is the following nodes? B3, B4, Z1, Z2. If Z1, Z2 also has children, that also comes under following. So whatever tags following this B2, no, that comes under this following one. Then we have is like following sibling. We saw following. Following means all the nodes. It's not, it including children of sibling also. But if you go here, following sibling is there. Following sibling means B2 is the child. So following sibling is B3, B4. It not includes Z1 and Z2. So it include only B3 and B4, following sibling, only the siblings. Next, opposite to following is preceding. So before B2, B1 is the node is available. So all the nodes before this B1, no, it comes under preceding. Then we have a preceding sibling. Preceding sibling means B1 is there. So B2 has 1, 2, 3. 3 siblings are there. But the sibling which is before is called preceding sibling. If the sibling is after the B2, it's called following sibling, which follows this B2. So these words are important. In interview point also, they might ask you to write an XPath by giving these XPath access. So how to write XPath for this? So we will see the real-time example. Okay. So we will go to this site first. Okay. Okay. See here we have one table. So this is a table. Okay. Suppose I want to take the value of this German. I'll give instruct. Okay. So I want to take this value of this Germany. This I'll just consider as a self node. Okay. I'm just take the value of this one. So here in you select, if you see the select our hub nodes directly giving some XPath. So I'm going to use this only TD. So where is that? See. So this is the HTML tag, like tags for this Germany. So what is the tag of Germany? TD. So I'm going to give the tag here, like TD. TD. Then after the T, it's mentioned some normalized space. We don't know about this, but we can give here as text. Because the text is inside the TD, we are going to give it as text. So see, now also we'll get one element match. So we are, see. So what is this? This particular Germany tag is TD, and then inside that tag is present, like some text is present, is called Germany. So I'm using this is XPath, I'm going to use it. Okay. I'm going to use this XPath to access this particular Germany. So Germany is a self node now. Okay. So we can give directly like this, or we can use keyword plus self also. So it is not required. Okay. We'll see how to create it. Then create a new file. XPath dot spec dot ts. Okay. We'll copy a few things from this. We'll remove all the backgrounds. Okay. Okay. So we are going to verify all the XPath access. So I'm just giving the name as XPath access. So first, what we are going to do, we are going to give page dot go to. So which page we are going to do now? We're going to for this page. So go to is returning a promise. So I'm giving await here. So I went to this page. Okay. Then have to find that element. Page dot locator. So I'm going to give that XPath here now. So now I got this one. Okay. So now I got this locator. So whether we want to return a no need. So we can save this in somewhere, some constant, some German is the word. So something, some value, we can make it as value. What is the type here? Locator. Okay. Okay, fine. So now I got, this is the XPath I got. This I'm considering as a self node. Okay. So I'm going to check whether this is visible or not, like value dot no. Usually how we will do assertion, expect and this particular value, and then we are going to check whether it's visible or what to be visible. So I'm going to check whether this particular Germany is visible or not. See, we can give this XPath also, and I'll show you one more thing we can give is like, we can use this word called self. So see, by giving this also, it is going to take the same element. Without giving this also, it's going to save the element. But we can use this word, but it's not necessary. Usually, if you take the self element, don't want this. So I'm just removing this. So I have written this code and I have just given, and I'm just making sure this is visible or what. For the visible, I have to write the promise. You don't need to change it for it. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run this. We'll see. So normal XPath. This is like a normal XPath. How we are taking a particular element. Now we are taking the element called Germany here. Running 2. Okay, fine. Why running 2 is like we have one more test is available here. We didn't comment it. So that's why it's running 2. Okay. So Showing some error. Why I don't know what will leave. Okay. Okay. We'll see whether ours is like passing or what. Okay. So we just written simple XPath and we are just writing it. Yeah, it got passed because it's visible. So one more thing we can check is like whether the expected value is to have text. So I want to check whether the value which is present here, no, whether it's a correct text or what. I have to check in that way. Okay. I got an element. I want to verify that element has this text or not. So I'm going to value this by using the to have text method. Okay. This is also returning promise. So await is there. So in expect, no, multiple methods are there to do a validation or to do a assertion. So you should know all the things maximum. So that you can easily assert it, verify it. Okay. So I'm getting this element and validating that particular text is available in that element or not. It's there. Okay, it's got passed. So this is a normal node. So we can consider as a self node. Now I want to take the parent of that node. Okay, if you go here and if you go, just give one slash. Okay, one slash and give the word called parent. After that, always you have to give two colon. Okay, after giving two colon, you see nothing is there because what you're mentioning, no, you're telling Germany. Germany is here. So what is the parent of Germany? TR. TR is the parent of Germany. You have mentioned slash parent alone. Okay, you have mentioned star. So after that, in two colon, you have to give the tag name. If you know the tag name, you can give the tag name. If you don't know the tag name, you can give it as star. So that it will take this. See, one value is matching. You can give star if you don't know the tag, but you know the tag now, so you can give remove and give tr. So that time also it is made. So always it is like slash that parent word and then two colon. So whenever you are using XPath access, no, you always use this two colon. Okay. Now we will go and give the same XPath here in our program. We'll see what we are getting. See, now it will not have the value like to have text. It will have the text. Okay, but it's not the exact value. We'll see whether it's passing or failing. Then we can change it. It's not passing because see, for the parent, it has these three texts, but we are just expecting only one, this Germany. So we have to change the method accordingly for that. So we have one method called to contain text. So this is going to check whether this value is the thing, it is whether it's having this text or not. If it is having this text, it is going to pass the validation. So many methods are in expect. You should know maximum, you know all the methods means you can use whenever you want to verify particular thing, no, you can make use of it to do assertion. See, it got passed because it contains that text. It contains that text. It may contain multiple text also, but it is containing this text. Then we can give the next text also. What and all text it has last time. This also it has. If we give this and this, no, it will fail because continuously it doesn't have. So what we have to give? We have to give all the text. We'll see. See. Okay. So it get all the text here. So by using this, you have to change the method accordingly. To have text is to verify the exact values, what is available in the text. To contain text is to verify whether that particular text is available. Apart from that, multiple text might be available. So this is the one. Next we are going to see is like child. Okay. For child, what we are going to see? See, this is the body. Okay. This is the ID customer. Okay. If we give this one, how to write the XPath for this? I want to take, where is that country? So this is the table name. Okay. Where is the table? Body. This is the table. Okay. This is the table, entire table. Table ID is customer. So how I am going to give? So you just click on this, no? By selector, it is giving the path automatically. So I'm just making use of this. Okay. So now this entire table is had. Okay. So what is the child of this table? Child of this table is T body is the child of the one child is there, that is T body. Okay. But I want to get the child of T body. So what I have to do? I'm going to T body then. One tag. Okay. Now I want to get the child of this T body. So how many child is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 child is there. So what I'm going to do? 1 slash child, then again 2 colon. And then we can give star, as I said. If I give star, any tags it will consider. Suppose T body contains some other tag also, it will include. Okay. But I want to take only the TR. If I want to take only the TR is the tag name. So again, they both are same here, but sometimes this T body has multiple children means with some other tag, it will include that also if we give star. If we give particular TR, it will take this one. So now see, if you click on this, see, 7 element is there, 2 of 7. So totally 7 element are there as a child. So if we try to give this in the X path, so we are giving that like this. We cannot give content text because it is not available. So now I am going to check the count. Okay, how many child is there? I am going to check the count. So for that, I have a method called to have count. To have count. So what is the count mentioned there? 7. So it will like verify whether this particular table contains that many rows. So that is the validation we are doing here. So see this, sorry, this one has how many rows? Totally 7 rows are there. So that validation I'm doing here. Okay. So that I'm doing. So one more thing you noted here, like even if it is returning one element, we are passing only in locator. Even it is multiple elements, it is locator. So here only one like locator is there. Like not in Selenium we have elements. Web element we have find web elements we have. If you have multiple elements, no, that time we have to use that multiple things. But here whatever it's going to return, a single element or multiple element, we have to use only one return type called locator. So that is going to return. Okay, this one is an important point in Playwright. Okay, next we are going to see is like ancestor. Okay, ancestor means what? All the parents and all the grandparents. So now we can have, see, so now I'm going to take this Germany. So I'm giving Germany like this. So after that, I'm giving ancestor. Okay, we'll see what not it is taking. Ancestor, colon. So if we give, see, where is this element actually? See, this is the Germany. So what is this ancestors? TR is its ancestor, T again, like this TR is its ancestor, then T body, then table. Everything is its ancestor. Okay. Multiple tags are there in this ancestor. So if we give ancestor, and if I give star, see how many are there? Totally 12 ancestors are there. But I want to take only particular tag in that. So I'm going to give only table here. So only one ancestor. Because see, whatever up above this no, everything comes under ancestor. So 12 ancestor is there for this particular element. But based on the tag I gave no table, it is taking only one ancestor, that is table. This table is there. Okay, for this only we have. So like this, after colon, we are giving, that is very, very important, two colon. If you're giving star, it is considering all the tags. If you're giving particular tag, it will consider that element. Okay. So this is for this table. Ancestor. Then the same thing we can use it for descendant also. We'll see. Spelling mistake. Okay. It is not coming. Okay, I got it. See, what is maybe descendant below after this tag? See, after this tag, nothing is there, no? Nothing will come. So if I give here like this, nothing will come because it has only this one. If I try this Maria anchor, no, if I give and give this, no. Let's see, it should come. Oh, 1 minute. So if I give here now for this. So what is this my ancestor? It's not like following what we saw. What is my ancestor? Like what is my descendant particles? So it is next to its child, not the sibling. Okay, there is no child for this, no. So that is why it is not coming. See, there is no child for E. There is only siblings are there. So obviously this will not come. So what we are going to take now, we will take some other ID. We will take customer. We'll take this customer and we'll split this in this. Okay. Now I have given this, then I'm going to give the descendant. Why spelling mistake? Oh. See. So for this now, in the customer table, for the customer table, we have multiple children's. Okay, on a T body like this, we have multiple things. So that's what is showing us 29. Now I am choosing only TD. Okay, all the things below this table, no, it comes under. See, if you close this table, what and all is there, it will comes under descendant. So if I give star, it is taking all. It has T body, it has TR, it has TD, it has TH, everything it has. So it will consider all. Now I'm going to particular tag alone. Now I'm going to give the tag like TD. So in TD, how many are there? Totally 18 elements are there for TD. See, TD in this 3 are there, in this 3 are there. So in all the rows, it has 3, 3. So totally it is coming 18. Okay, this we will try. So like this only, we have to just change the word and like whatever element we want, we have to work accordingly. Okay. We'll check the count, how many it has. So it got passed. So like this, we have many things are there. Okay. So like this, if you see, can go descendant following sibling. I have this notes. Okay, I'll share you. You just try all the things in your script because if you try, then only you'll have some doubts. So you try all the things and then you come up with the questions. You can give this following sibling. All the things like you have to change the word and you have to understand from this to this where it is going. That's it. So I'll share you this document. You can go through and you can execute like real time and then you can see. Okay. So these are the XPath access. So any doubt in this XPath access? Many like in this XPath access, no, mostly we will use in some complex situation. Suppose the particular tag or if you want to search for some element and that particular element doesn't have any proper things. That time only we'll go for this XPath access for this. So if there's no question on this, I can go for next. Okay. Next topic we have is like playwright actions. So you want to do some action with in the web page, right? You sometimes you want to enter the text value, you want to validate the text values, you want to click on radio button, you want to click on check boxes. So many actions you have to do in the web page. So for that, we have how to use it in Playwright. We are going to see now actions. We are going to see the actions. Just change the word. Okay. So we are going to change the actions. So for that, we will take a new page called. So you can work on this tables. Okay, you can try to get all the values, do something, whatever you know, and then you can come up if any question is there. Okay, then we just test action, practice. So we are going to use this page for the actions. Okay, few things today I'll explain. Tomorrow, like next class, I'll explain few things. Okay, many things are there in this. So test automation practice. So I'm going to go to this page. Okay. So first I'm going to this page. So first thing we are going to learn is like text input. So you know, right, how to enter the text in the input box. We have a method. What method we should use to enter a text? Any idea? We have this form. We have this form and I want to enter some values in this name. So how to do it? What is the method to use it in the play script? What is the method we should use it?
Dot fill.
Dot fill, correct. Before one method was there, dot type, but that is deprecated. So we mostly will use dot fill only. Okay, now we'll try to fill some values that. We'll get the XPath for this now, like XPath and sense locator for this. So ID is the name. So what we can use, just give hash name ID. Okay, we got an element. So by using that, I'm going to fill. So I'm going to create a variable called name is equal to then page dot locator. That locator, sorry, I didn't copy this locator. So this locator. So now by using this, I'm able to find the locator. So now I got the name. So now I want to make sure that name is visible or not. So how to use it? By using expect that particular value dot to be visible. Okay. So this is like, I'm just checking whether the particular name is visible or not. Okay, that particular text box is visible or not. Particular text box is visible or not. So this is one is giving the locator. So I'm just mentioning the return type also here. And this is returning a promise, no? So I'll just give update here. Okay, so now I'm just checking whether that particular text box is visible or not. So after that, I'm trying to fill some values in that. So I'm trying to fill some values in there. So fill is also returning a promise. So I have to give a update. So here I should use I want to check the page or wait load down timeout. Just give some page to see. Okay, we'll see whether spelling or what. So everything is fine. We're just going to the page and we are finding the locator by using page.locator and give the CSS locator here. Then I'm using the method. This is an expert method. Expert means assertion method to be visible. And then I'm filling the values. We'll see. So I didn't give headed, no, we cannot see it. Sorry. We'll see that it's getting passed or what. What happened? Okay, okay. So wait for timeout also. I should give update. Okay, see it entered the values drawn here. We could able to see. So this is easy, you know, already fill it and everything. So sometimes what we can get the attribute of this particular element also. We can get the attribute of this particular element. If you go here, if you see, we have multiple attributes there, no, for this particular element. But by using one method, we can get the attribute of element. So sometimes in business scenario, you want to check this maximum limit of this name is no 15 they have given. So let's see, I'm trying to give some values. So after 15 characters, nothing, even if I type in the keyboard, no, it is not entering the value. So you have to do a validation like this name text box length should be only 15 because developer also made it like this. But how to verify in the testing? So by using this attribute, you can get this attribute and check whether the value is 15 or what. How to do that? So I'm getting the attribute. So what is the attribute name? Max length. So I got the attribute name. Okay. So now it's also returning a promise. Okay. So I'm just giving epic. Okay. So now I got the attribute. So this element attribute, I got it. So now I have to verify the attribute is 15 or not. So how to do a verification? Expert dot to be 15. So what we are doing here, we have just got the element. So this is the element, and that element attribute is get by using the method called get attribute and getting the attribute. Now I got some values here. Okay, this value I got it, and I'm just checking with expert method called to be. So see, to be is not returning promise. So promise is not required here because it's just comparing the values. No, so here we don't need to put the promise. So we'll just check whether this is passing or what. Okay, 15 is passing. So it got passed. It got passed. So we have checked it. Suppose if we give some other values, no, it will fail. If you want to see, I can show you. Because it's validating the values in the max length attribute. So it should be same. See, here clearly gave the answer. Expected is 12. The 12 is the expected one we have given in the code. But actually, what is the answer we got it? 15. So we from this only we can find it. What is the expected and receive. So that is why it is failing. Okay. So this method we learned newly, like get attribute and to be. To be. To be is a expert method. Get attribute is like we are getting from the like element. Okay. Now, see, I have given this value input. I just want to make sure this input value is when they properly or not. So that also we have one method called input value. Okay, we're just checking name dot input value. So if we give this no, it will go and take the let some input I'm giving. Okay, for name. So that input is stored. See, if I hover this, it is going to return something. So promise is there. So I'm just giving await. Okay. So this input is value going to give some values. Okay, string, anything is going to give, no problem. Okay, it's going to give some value. So that one I'm just going to compare. I'm going to compare with whether it's a John or not. How to compare that? Again, giving expert. I'm checking this value is going to give the value by using to be. Again, I'm comparing the values to be. So what is the value should be? John. So first I fill the values in the text box, that is John. Then I'm checking whether the value filled correctly or not. So I'm getting the value from the text box by using the method called input value. So by using this input value, I'll get the value of the text box. So I'm just after getting the value of the text box, I'm verifying by using to be. So the to be, I'm just comparing the string called John. We'll see whether it's passing over. What happened? We didn't change the 12. Okay, that's right. Okay. So it got passed. So what and all validations we have done here? First thing is like to be visible, whether the element is visible or not, that particular text box is visible or not. Then getting the attribute of the text box. Then we are filling it. Then we are getting the input value, what we entered in the text box. Then again, we are comparing with the values. So these are the validations we have done here in the text. So if you want to do any validation in the text box, mostly these methods you can make use of. Okay. So this is like text input, text box handling, how to handle the text box. Okay. This is the way we have to handle the text box in the Playwright. Getting the expert, after that we can make use of any methods, whatever we want. Okay. Is this clear, right? This is clear, right? Okay. Next we will go to radio button. So here we have an option called, so these are all text box. So everything we can enter. Then we have one called like radio button. So here gender, no, male is there, female is there. I want to select any one radio button. So for radio button, how we can go is like, first we'll get the XPath for this, like not locator for this. So for male, I have this checkbox. I have this is this. So for checkbox, I have ID is male. So what I'm going to do, just okay, male. Okay. If I give male, no, Ash male, Ash ID name. Okay. I have given then 1 of 1. I got on element, this one. Okay. I'll just see. This is text box handling. Okay. This one is text box handling. So I'm just, next we have is radio button. So now again, I'm going to favorite locator. I'm sorry, I didn't copy the locator. So now I have given the locator. Okay. For radio button, we have one method called check. So if you want to check it by using the method called check. So I'm just, if you want, you can directly give here or you can save it like mail. Okay, this is going to give the locator, no? Then mail dot check. So if you give like this, it is going to check it. It's going to click that checkbox. It is going to click that, radio button. It is going to click that radio button. So mail dot check means it is going to return the same. It is also returning a promise. So we have to give a wait here. So initially, if you go, these two radio button is not selected. So initially, if you go, these two radio button is not selected. Okay. So first we'll make sure it's not selected. So how to select, check that one. Expect. So first we can check it by using is checked. So not like this. So first, see, I'm getting this element like locator and this locator dot is checked. One method is called is checked. Okay. This checked is going to return a Boolean value, whether it's a checked or not. It's going to check. Okay. So for that, I need a await. So it's going to return some value. Now I'm going to verify whether that is false or true. Okay. So whether mail is checked now, obviously initially stage, mail will not be checked. So this is the value of this will be false. We'll get the value of this will be false. So what we are going to do, we are going to check like to be false. Initially, it is going to be false, obviously. Correct, no? So I'm going to search this ID locator, and then I'm going to check whether the mail is checked. It's not checked, so obviously the value will be false. Then I'm giving mail.check. Mail.check means what it is going to do? It is going to check the checkbox. Now the value should be true. So we'll see what is happening. So this is clear, no? First, we are by using page.locator, by giving the ID name, we are getting the locator mail. Then we are checking whether that locator is checked or not. If it is checked, this value will going to give the true. If it is not checked, the value is going to false. So now it's not checked. So we are comparing with the value false. Now I am making it check. So mail.check. Then again, I'm just comparing with true. So we'll see what is happening. Okay, I'm given header, no, that's why it is open. Okay. So now, if you want, you can see the report and see. It got passed. So all the things got passed. All they expect to be values false. So it is parking fine. So initially it is not checked. Now it's checked. So we can change the checked also by using wait, sorry, page dot wait for time now. Seconds I'm leaving. I have to use update. So we'll check whether it's checked or not. Okay. Stop saying that and see. You'll see it is checking the value. The mail value is checking. We have one more, I guess. Wait. Wait. Okay, fine. So it's working. So we have one more is like instead of giving the value here, no, mail is checked. We have one more option. Like we are checking the value is checked and then comparing to be no. So directly we have one more method in expect. Okay, expect. I'm passing this locator. So I have one direct method called to be checked. Whether it's checked or not, we can verify by using this. So this and this are same statement, but this looks little big, no? And also, you know, instead of using the method from the locator, again method from the assertion, we can directly use one method called to be checked. So we can check. It's getting passed. It will be passed if this locator got checked. Obviously, it got checked because I'm giving check here. Okay. Okay, it got passed. So this is by using radio button. So if you want to check the female button, no, same thing. You can change the path locator and then you can give it. This is called radio button. So first we saw text box. Now we saw radio button. Now we are going to see the check box. Okay. So what checkbox we have here? Days. So these are all checkbox. Okay. Days are the checkbox here. Okay. So I'm going to get the. See, for each checkbox, we can get it by using the get by label locator, built-in locators. Okay. So for each label, so for each checkbox, we have an option called label. So you directly get it like this. So what is the label we have there? So by giving this like get by label and we can directly go and give like Sunday dot check. It will go and check it. Let's see, checkers for returning a promise. Okay. So these are all like what are all concepts now we are saying, no, it might come, obviously it will come in interview. How do you handle the actions in Playwright? So what are the steps? Like what and all you Sunday.check. So now we checked it. Okay. We'll see. You should know the syntax, how to handle the actions. They might ask you to write also. What happened? Each time I'm missing await here. Sorry. So, okay, after checking, we can make sure that is to be checked the same way. Expert will give this also, like assertion, whether it's checked or not by using to be checked. Okay. So whether the concepts are clear, right? Am I going fast or it's that clear? Are you people able to understand it? Yamini and Shu. Am I going fast?
No, Suganya, it's good.
It's good or I know it's clear, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so in this way, we can check the checkbox. So in this way, we can select a specific checkbox. So this is way we can select only the specific checkbox. So by using get by label, you can give, or by locator also, same thing, page by locator and give any locator you want. This is like selecting a specific, only one checkbox at a time. We have one more option called, like we can select all checkbox. We want to select all the checkbox at a time. So for that, what we have to do, first we have to create an array, okay? So suppose I'm just creating array days string. I'll tell you why. So I'm just creating an array Sunday. What and all values are there? Okay, in that. See. Wednesday. So as of now, I gave only this days. We'll see. Okay. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I've given. So I've just taken only 5 days, but we can give all the days. For, if you want to check all the check boxes, we can give all the arrays, like all the checkbox values into arrays. We have created a new array. Okay. So what we have to do now, we are going to pass this array into map. Why? You know, because see, this is one array. So when we want to use map, we want to use map, like we are going to get the same number of new array. So this is one array, days is one array. Again, if I'm going to use a map, no, I'm going to do some actions on this, each of the elements. Sunday, I'm going to do something with the Sunday, Monday. And I'm going to create a separate array. That is also a new array, same number of value, same number of length. Like what is the length of this array? Same number of length, same array we are going to create by using map. But we are going to do some validations for each of the elements. Okay. For that, I'm creating a map. How to create a map? Array dot map. So after giving map, what we have to give? We have to give the element and index. So index is optional. We have to give the element. So what is the element here? Each of the values here, element here. So what I'm going to do with each of the element by giving lambda expression, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the element of each thing and give days dot map. I'm going to get the, okay, what I'm going to do with this thing now, for each element, I'm going to pass as on locator. Okay. Page dot get by label. Okay. So if you see, I have created one array, that is day's name. Okay, from that array, what no, instead of getting labels separately, now we got the label separately, right? We have selected as checkbox, specific checkbox by using label. But for that, I have to get separately each time get by label. So for that, I'm creating a single line so that I create one more array with the values like the value of map array will be like get by label Sunday, get by label Monday, get by label Tuesday, like this. So if you do like this in single line, you can get all the values. So you will create a map. So one more array is created now. By using this, one more array is created. So I'm storing that array also in my const. I'm just storing it as checkboxes. That is array, but that is a locator array. Okay, so I'm just going to give as a locator. Okay, fine. It's declared but not used checkboxes. Okay, now no issues. See, this array I created, this array is as a string I created. But now I've done something with this each element of the array. So I've created one more array. So this is going to return an array, right? So that array is locator because it's going to page that get by label. We have used it. So it is going to give a locator. So now, see, same way before I told no, locator, we do, array, I guess. Yeah, now it's working. Yeah, sorry. Since locator is also array, we have to give the array symbol here. So now we have like two arrays. One is with string, one is with locator. Okay. So this is one string array, this is one array. This is return type of string, all are string. This is return type as locator, all are locator. So now I have to traverse for each of the element and have to click all the checkboxes. So I'm going to use for loop now. Not for loop, for off we have done. So for this for up, I'm going to use by using the again values of the element. So I have given element and I'm going to give some values. Okay, I'm just giving checkbox of checkboxes. Wait, I have given something wrong. So for what is the value? Usually we'll give some value of this thing. Okay. So this is not for in loop. This is for off. Okay. For loop is there. For in is there. For off we have done. No. In for off, we will always use the value. So what is this value? Value. We didn't give the return type. Okay. So this value is going to value of each of the element here. Like each of the element in the map array. In the map, we have around how many elements are there? 1, 2. Get by label, we have like 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 elements are there. So that element only I'm going to use it in the place of value. So what I'm going to give here now? Value dot check. So if I give this each time. Okay. So what it is going to do? It's going to see this for loop. It's going to work on this array. This is a locator array. So when it's going to work on this array, each time it will go and take first element as first value, second element as second value. Just traverse and then go to the value and click on this by giving check. So each time it will go and check all the values. Whatever I gave, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all the things. We'll see whether it's working or not. Page dot page. Okay. Okay. So I'll explain you again. First, we are creating one array to check all the checkboxes. There are 7 elements, but I have created only 5 numbers of now. We can wait. So one array will string. I'm do some actions. I'm going to do some validation or I'm going to do something with each of the element of the array. So, but I want the same number of arrays, same number of elements in the array. So for that, I have to use a function called map. So I have to use an array method called map. So what I have used the map. So this is the array name. This is the map. For that, what I'm doing with each of the element, I'm going to get the label. So I'm just using this as a parameter for my get my label. So page.get my label Sunday. So each time it will come. So these values now it will store in the locator. So locator how to be stored? Get by label Sunday, get by label Monday, get by label Tuesday, get by label Wednesday, get by label Thursday. So Instead of giving directly get by label dot check each time, when we select first thing, what we did first specific checkbox, we have given get by label directly. So 7 times I have to give like get by label, if I have to give separately. In map, no, with this one. In these 4 lines, we can check all the checkbox. How many number of it might be 10, 20, anytime. So it will go and this for of loop I have used for and off. This is the checkbox. This is a map array. Okay, this is the this is the one more array with locators. Get by label. So it is going to traverse each element. This is the element. So element dot check. So it's nothing. If you want to say like before you give now get by label Sunday we gave this one is going to work. So we'll see what is happening. What happened? Check also I didn't use await. See, so all the check boxes are ticked. No, it's easy. Okay, it's understandable, right? It's clear. So 2 arrays we have created. That is main. By using map, we have created 1 array. This is not this array. We only created by getting the values from the P1. Okay, no, it's clear, right? This is selecting all the values in the checkbox. Next we have is like sometimes sometimes in UI say there are 7 elements in this here. Okay, 7 elements are there. Last 3 I don't want to select. Okay, now I've selected Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, in this I don't want to select last 2. I want to select only first 3. So what I can do, I can go and give the, sorry, I have one method called slice. So what I can do, I just do last. So do not select the last bit. We'll see John's. Sorry, okay, it got selected only last 2. Sorry. In reverse way, I have told. Okay. So it got selected. Yeah, because this one got only last 2 values of the map. So it got these 2 values only here. So this value will be considered only these 2. So what I'm going to do, I just want to, no. Actually, wait. Something is happening more. First, we have done the second one we have done in slice 2. We'll check once again. So it is taking last 2 values. Wait, we'll see 3 and 8. So last 3, yeah, it is select. So the value it is taking, no, it's taking the last 3 values. So what we can do here, we have one more method. I forgot to tell you about this method. See, we have one more method called uncheck. So if you have checked something and you want to uncheck it, okay, you can give it by using uncheck. See, now by using this, first we are selecting it, okay. So I'm not giving slice now. What it is happening, we'll see. So first in this way, in this method, it's going to select all the values. Okay. First, it is going to select the all values in this loop. Next, it is going to uncheck the last 3 items. We'll see what is happening. So first it is selecting C. So first it selected all the 5. Then it unchecked these. So this lies now, it is going to do last 3. Minus 3 means last 3 it is going to do the action by using these values. So uncheck method is also we have. If you want to check by using check method, if you want to uncheck it, we can use it by uncheck method. Okay. Then one more we have is like we can check the boxes by using indexes also. Okay, we'll see. Okay, now I'm giving index. Then I'm just giving. So I have created indexes 1, 3, 6. Okay, I have created index like 1, comma 2 will consider only 1, comma. I have created two index 1, comma 4 also. 1, comma 2, comma 4. I have created one index. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pass this index here. Okay, I'm going to pass this index here in the array, in this array. So if you go and give this, same thing. Sorry, this index should be. Okay. So instead of passing the array, I'm just passing only index of that array. So this is the array. Okay, this is the array. The array is going to select only 1, 2, and 4. So 1 means this one, I guess. 1, 2, 4 is not there. So we'll just seek 2 and 4 alone. Okay, we'll see what and all it is going to check. One, 0, 1, 2, and 4. 2 and 4. So we can directly get the element by using values or like it by label, or we can create a map. If you have multiple elements in the checkbox, we can create a map and we create a multiple like two arrays and then do it by using for of, by again getting the values, or by doing indexes also we can do it. We can select the index. So we're just creating the index instead of giving the value here, no, directly we're just passing the index. That's it. So calling this array, passing the index here. Before we just pass the value directly here. Now we have passed the index here. That's it. So this is by using the index. So these are the things we have done with the actions. So for actions, what and all we did, what and all we saw is text box. Another one is radio button. Next we saw is checkbox. In checkbox, we got multiple ways. So these questions will be how will you handle the actions means you can tell in these three, or you can explain these three things in the interview about actions. Okay. Next we have the thing is called drop down. So action is clear, no? The last one is clear, like index and everything is clear, no? The actions. So I can go to next. Yeah, next we have is like drop down. Okay, 1 minute. Okay. Now we'll go and see the drop down. Okay. Okay. So these are the drop downs. Okay. Many things are there in drop down. See, this is like if you click on this, it's showing some things. Sometimes it like this, it will show we can select multi-select. We can do a multi-select on this. So this is the same thing. So multiple things are there in the drop downs. First, we'll see the normal thing. Okay, in this drop down. So I want to select the multiple values in this. Like I want to select a single value in this. First, I'll get the X part of this. So we have. So if you go inside, see all the options are written here. So this is the one. If you click, if you select this tag, no, if you select this particular element, we have these many things are there. We'll see. Click on this hash country. Yeah, something was there. Yeah. So if you see in this country, what is the value now? United States. So under this, we have multiple options. So if you want to select all the options, we can give arrow mark and give options. Option. Okay. See, there are 10 options on that. If you want to select the values of this, we can use option, or if you want to get select, just choose this locator as ID name. ID name is country. So I want to select only one value now. I want to select only one value in this drop down. So how to use it? Yeah. So select single options. Okay, now we are going to select single options. So how to select a single option is, first thing we have is like by using visible text. We have same thing like in screen also. Select by visible text, select by value, select by index. Same thing here also we have. First we will see select by how to select the values from the visible text. How to select from the visible text. I'll show you next. First thing is page dot locator. So what is the locator we have saved here? So page dot locator and give the locator here. So now if you click on dot, you will get multiple actions for you select. See, select option. So we are going to use this method only. Select option only, we are going to use this method. I'm just clicking on the select option. So first option is like by visible text. So in this, I am going to choose what all values are there. I'm going to choose consider India. I'm going to choose India. Okay. So this is one way. The first way is like select by visible text. Okay. Visible text. We need to give promise here. Oh, no need. Yeah, we have to give. Okay. So first I'm going to select it. Okay. We'll see. At last, we always have this line. Page dot wait for timeout. Okay, we'll see. Now the values are changed to India. Now we changed by using the visible text. So visible text means what? See, inside this, some values are there as a text, that is called visible text. See, in the open tag and close tag, in between we have one thing, United States, Canada, this is called visible text. So by using this values only, we are giving directly there by using select option. We have next to one thing is like by value tag. Next, select by visible text is done. Then we have is like then we can give by using value also. So we saw multiple values right in that. Right. See, if you go to here, see values are there by giving this value. So I have to give small UK. I have to give that. So by getting the value. So if you see in options, we always have value. So visible text means this text. Value means this value. So if I give this, it will choose. Okay, this is by using select by value. Okay. Next we have is like select by label also. Label is also similar like, first we'll try this, whether it's working or not. See. See UK. UK, if you want to give a visible text, we have to give full name, United Kingdom. But in the value, it's mentioned as UK now, so I have given UK, it worked. We have one more option is called get by label also to say. We don't see if we go and give your label. This is like the same value, okay, in the text value, because we don't have a label tag here, but still we will give. See, I'll give the values like Kannada. Get like label, the name, okay. By default, it will take the text only, like. See, Kannada. Even though we don't have label, but explicitly it will work. It will take the text as a label and it will work out. Label is equal to Kannada. So this is by using select by label. Label by label. We have one more option is like select by index. We have one more option is called select by index. So index we can give C 3. What is the third one then? If you see here, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3, I guess. Germany will get select, I guess. We'll see what it is selecting. So select by index. Okay, we'll see. Germany select. So if you want to select a single value from the drop down, no, we have 4 options available. But if you want to select only single value means you can use this option. Select by visible text, select by value, select by label, select by index. These are the 4 ways you can use by using select single options. Okay. But here, if you see in this drop down, you can select multiple values. So in this, you can select only one. So you're using that thing and you're working on it. So, but in this colors, no, I can select multiple values at a time. See, red is there, green is there, yellow is there. So I want to select multiple values at a time. So how to do that? Click on this, inspect, and see this color. We have our ID here. Correct, huh? Colors. Okay, correct. So see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Multiple options are there. So this I got the ID from, like I got the locator. We'll see how to work on this multiple options. I copied the locator. Select option. Same method only we are going to use select option. But instead of giving one value, we are going to give the multiple values here. That's it. So same method, select option we are going to use, but we are going to pass like multiple values into in this. Okay. We'll see. See, red and green is selected. In this multiple option also, we can give directly this also ideas, but I have not tried it. We'll try it. So this is why select by visible text. Okay. Multiple also we can give the value like this, right? So what we can give like this. It is not taking weight otherwise. I have tried it, but okay. It's not working well. We can pass multiple values also. No issues. Okay. It's something how we can pass it. I'm just checking how is the. No, some way we have an option, I guess, but I didn't No work on this. Okay, I'll check on this one. Okay. But we should select a multiple value. No, we can use it by using select by visible text. We can give multiple values like this and we can use it. Okay, we'll remove this. I guess maybe you also check on this one. This in this way also we can give multiple, I guess. But I didn't try that one. Okay. If you're able to try, if you're able to get it, you try. We'll see otherwise. So to select multiple option, we can use like red, green, multiple options like in the array we can give and we can select the multiple values. Okay. Next, we have an option called we can select, we can count how many number of options are there. We can have a count. We want to verify. Okay, in this page, according to your testing, okay, I have to verify how many number of elements are there in this drop down. That is my validation. I should have this number of values for sure, 10 or 15. So I have to do that validation. So how to do that? We have to count the options here. So how to do the count options? For that, we should select first we should get the locator. Okay. Where is that? Ash. Couples. Is there? Sorry. Colors there. So in colors, inside we have multiple options. So what I'll do, I'll just, if you give only colors with the ID name, showing only one of one. But I want to select all the options here. So what I'm doing here, I'm giving greater than 74. It's like a CSS selector. We saw, no? So it's selecting options, not options, it's option. I'm giving the tag name as option. So how many tags are there here? Totally 7 tags are there. So now I can see 7 elements are there. So now I can get now I got the locator. So after getting this locator, we can give the count. No, we can check the count by using the method called to have count. So now I'm going to do a validation with the expert like assertion. What is the value it should have? To have count. So what count it should have actually? How many options are there in this one? 7 was there, when we selected. Yeah. So we can give 7. We don't want to wait and check. Now we are going to do an assertion. So if the assertion pass, automatically our test case get passed. So color options. So if we give this tag, if we give this locator, 7 option was there. So we're just validating with a particular option. So we have to give the await here, from this area. Otherwise it would have failed our script. Yeah. We don't want header. I have given header. Okay. So it's got passed. So this assertion got passed. That means it have the count as 7. So if you give some other values, no, it won't be there. So you can check the count of the options. Like if you have multiple, if you have drop down and you have to check a particular number should be present in the drop down. How many values should be present in that? You can give the count and you can check it by using to have count. Okay. Next, we are going to see whether a specific option is present in that or not. See, now we have checked that count is fine, but I want to check whether any one of the option is for sure present in this drop down. So I have to check it. How to check it? We'll see. There is one method called to contain. To contain text. Not colors, no. Wait, colors. What color is that? Red. We'll see. It got failed. Why? Expector, locator, options, expector. Okay, fine. It is giving the locator, but the expected what we have is like string. What we are expecting is string. Okay, what is the thing we'll see here? See now. See, this is giving what the value it is giving actually. Actually, it is giving a locator. It will give locator, right? If you're giving locator, it's giving some locator. The colors we'll see. So it's giving a locator. Return type is locator here. So that's why it is failing. Because we are searching the column. So now locator only it is here. So it's going to have how many number of locators. But we want to take all the text content in that. We have to use my method called text contents. So what it will do, now see it is returning text. So it is returning one string. Okay, all the values it's going to return on string. Okay. So let it be here. See, it's a string. And also here this requires a promise. Yeah, promise is there. So we can give a promise here. So see, this is going to return a locator. So okay, but after giving this, what it is going to do, So if you give like this, what we got it? So if we gave the XPath, what is this? It is give XPath. See all the things it is going to take into thing. Now I'm giving all text content. What is the method I give? All text contents. So what it will do? It will go to each of the option and get the text content in it. Red, blue, green, yellow, red. So take all the text contents. So now if you see, it has a string of array. So it is stored here. This colors now is a string. So now we can do a comparison with the XPath. XPath colors dot. If now we can see to contain. It contain this value or not, we can check. Before it is comparing with the locator, so it got failed. Now we are comparing with the string only. We'll see whether it's getting passed or what. Now what it got passed? Why? To contain. Okay, fine. Contain expected is received to contain expected index of. What is the issue? You should give string number. Expected value is red. Okay. Received value is an array. Yeah, it's an array, correct. Okay. It's string of array. So we don't, await is not required. Okay, fine. Okay, actually this is one array. This is one value. It's just checking the to contain. Yeah, it's checking to contain, correct. Contain only it is there. Okay. We'll see the failures. Why we'll see. Expected values red. What happened? Right. It's comparing with the array. It shows contain. Here only it is scaling. It's contain an array. Expected value is this, but received an array. Thing is it? Yeah, it's correct only, it's receiving an array. We'll see what it should. I'll just check on this, right? Given an array, maybe await we didn't give. Await is not required. It couldn't compare. Actually, it should check. It got failed again. Okay, maybe some mistakes from the text content only again. Okay. We'll see some other thing. Maybe we'll try this because in this it's worked actually. This in this country. These colors. Okay, maybe space is there. We'll see. I don't know why it is not working. Country, okay, so both are same only, but I have checked this one. Let's see what is the issue, what is the thing I've done. Okay, then it's not comparing. Maybe that is not the correct method, I guess. Okay, to contain. Maybe we have to give some other value to this. No. To contain all text contents, just taking all the text contents, verifying with this thing. Couldn't it should verify? No, just now we verified with to contain. We have checked, no, like how to it's containing or not some particular values in the job array. The actions we saw, right? Where is that math? Okay, not this one. Okay, I'll check on this. What is this? Maybe I'll just tell you one thing. What we'll try to print the values, okay, first, then we'll try. Okay, we'll just compare with that then. Now I'm going to print all the drop-down options. Okay, what? By using the for instance text of this array. Now it's changed to country. See. So I'm going to print all the values. Let's see. To contain. Why it is not all text contents? You got past. Now it's printed everything. Okay. Maybe the space, what it's missing? It's not comparing with our content. Yeah. To contain only to contain equal means fine. We are checking. But generic assertion expected string plus one overloaded string. Ensure that string value C expert value do contain code. It's fine. No, it's there. Okay, it is not if some expected value dot to contain. Come on. What is the issue? That is showing correctly. All text content is giving what? Okay, I just remove string only, but still okay. I'm just removing this. Method locator promise string constant text equal available okay, all text contents. Then it should to content see here constant value is equal to constant value is equal to content. Value is equal to hello world, and then to content is equal to what? It's not matching. No, I have to check on that. Okay, okay. We'll try, we'll give a last try. Then well, I'll check on the net why it is not working. What is the thing we are missing in this? So like printing all the drop-down options here. We are printing here by using this, but assertion is not working. To contain method is not working. Because of this, array expected received to contain expected. What is missing here in the received an array expected value? So it's not comparing with the value array. Okay, I'll check on that how it's comparing. How to compare the values, whether we have to convert this value in array into what. Okay, fine. Next we have is like, now we saw like how to print all the drop down options, how to print. We can verify this, okay? If you want to do a verification, like you want to print all the options in the drop down, we can use it by using for loop and give the console log and all the options are printed down, okay? We have one more thing. This is not working. I'll check. Why it is not working. I'll check on this thing. Okay. Next we have is like, we can compare the values of this of the array. Okay, now we wouldn't come. Actually, the error we got it like expected is value, received is an array. Okay, that I'll check on this one. Why it is not working? Then we can check whether the drop down our drop down is sorted or not. Okay, so now we see all the things. Now we got the country. Okay, so now we can convert. We can create one more. This is already sorted. No, this is not sorted. Okay, no, this is not sorted. United Canada, this is Kingdom, it's not started. This array is not started, sorted. This drop down is not sorted. I'm going to sort it, okay? By using constant, I'm going to sort the country, okay? Just give sorted country. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get this and give sort. Okay, we will see what it is returning. Okay. Now we are checking the sorted country. So now we are going to print the first thing is we are printing is like regional array. Okay, now we are going to print the sorted array. Instead of printing like this, we can directly give no why only a forward. So we're going to print this one now. Now then we are going to print the this is sorted array. So okay, we have one method called sort. Okay. Function used to determine the order of the elements. It's to determine if the first argument is less than the second. Okay, fine. So we're going to sort it. We'll see the output, what is there. It's not sorted. It's not sorted because of this multiple things are there. Apart from values, we have multiple things in this there. Let's see. We have color. Lastly, some one things not working. Sort. Okay. This one we'll see this. Okay, colors we'll see. Colors at least is coming. We'll see colors out is coming. Okay. That was also not coming. This one. Original array and also sorted array. Red, blue, green. White is not sorting. Wait. Nothing. This is also not working. Sort returns are it, but the same array. Sorts an array in place. Okay. This is an array, right? This is an okay. What this is returning? Allocated all text contents, returns an array. Correct? No, it's returning an array. So I'm storing it in an array dot string. Okay, then I'm calling this array and then just sorting it. Sort method also is not working well. Okay, my mistake. Okay. Okay, fine. Remove this header. So what I'm just printing 2 times the same array. That's why I couldn't get my expected output. So I should have given this array name here. See, now it started. Okay, now that was the thing. Okay, my mistake. Same way, mistake is there in this side. So now I got the point. See, now we have an array. Okay, this array, all the text contents of the colors. So that I'm printing. So that is not sorted initially. Okay, it's not sorted initially. Then I'm creating one more array by using sort method. That I'm doing, and I'm getting a sorted array. Okay, see, I've given in between dots. No, what is this? I'll explain you. Without giving dot, what is happening. With giving dot, what is happening? See, I gave 3 dots here. I'll explain what is this. Without giving, what is the difference? With giving, what is the difference? I'll show you. See, now one array is there, string is there, and I'm printing that array, original array, these colors. Then I'm taking that array and I'm just passing the sort. Okay, I'm just passing the sort, and then I'm printing the sort country. We'll see what is the output of this original array, sorted array, without giving 3 dots here. So see, without giving 3 dots, this sorted array, it's not sorting the array. Okay, red, blue, and green. It's in the same way. Okay. So what happened? It's not going to change. Since it's a string, you know, like string is immutable. If we give sort, it is not happening because it is taking the same string. So if we give 3 dots here, it's called spread operator. Okay. What is this called? Spread operator. So this will behave as another string of an array. So this color, and it will behave as another string of an array. And then now it's applying this sort function. Okay. Now if you apply the sort function, this sorting is happening here. See, now sorting is happening here. Why it is coming 2 times green? 2 times green is there. So, okay, yeah, 2 times it is green is there. Correct only. It's there. See, first the original array is without sorted. Then we got the sorted array. B, R, R, right? And so we should make use of this spread operator. So this spread operator, this is called syntax of the spread operator in JavaScript and TypeScript. Okay. So what happened? It will help us to create a new array with the same element. Okay. What happened? This is colors. This is the original array, and I'm trying to sort it with the original array. It doesn't happen anything. So this 3 dots now, it is going to create a new array. The colors now, these are going to create a new array, the same elements only. But these three array is going to create a new array, and that new array is going to do a sorting functionality is going to apply. Then only we'll get the expected output. So without this 3 array, if we try to do some changes in this array string, no, it won't work. String array, no, it won't work. So that's why we want to give a 3 dot. So this 3 dot create a new array with the same element as the colors. What all elements are there? It create the same element, and then the sort functionality is going to apply. So only console.log sorted array. So these two things we have. Now we got the original array and we sorted it. Then we can check whether it has the both values, same as the both values. Colors. Two equal. Not promise. It's not returning any promise. No. So what is this assertion? No, now we are doing assertion. This is also an array. This is also an array. We'll see this comparing or not. We'll see. Void is equal. We'll see. These actually expected output is it's going to compare these two array and should be passed. We'll see. Again, it is not passing. Deep equality. Okay. Received expected -4, received +4. Blue, red, green, sorted out. Two equal. Okay. This expression, this assertion also didn't work. Expect colors is equal to equal sort country. Okay. We'll see some other option is there to compare. Yes. Equal. I have given, I'm not given. So let's see this two equal. Compare the contents of the value with the contents of the expected, performing deep equality check. Okay. I'll check on these two. These two assertions are not working. Okay, I'll check on this one. This two contain and this two equal is not working. I'll check again this one. This one. We'll try last time. It's not working. And colors is there. It's not comparing the array. So this array is something is there. Okay. These two alone, I'll check. This two contain method and two equal, no. It will work if it is passing one value. Okay, it will work. We have checked, no, already with the Germany. One example we showed, no, that is working with one value. But if you compare with one value with the array, it is not working. I'll check how to check the values in the array, how to verify the values in the array. I'll check the expression, methods in the assertion, this expect assertion. I'll check on that. What is there? Okay. So these two are not working. This alone I'll ping you today itself. I'll just work in the thing today evening and I'll ping you this one. So apart from that, everything is clear, no? How to handle the drop down. Actually, many more are there in drop down test. Many more functionalities like how to handle complex drop down and all it is there. We will cover that as in next session. So this is like how to handle a single element and multiple elements. So those things we saw about drop down. So just go to your home and take this website. Okay, take this web page and do some validations like sending some values, getting some values, sending some values in the address, and sending the values in the line to compare everything and work with the radio button, check with the check boxes. For drop down, as of now, you can work on single element and multiple element. And also everything is working. Only assertion is not working. I'll check it how to compare the values of one element with the array. I'll compare that assertion method alone and let you know. Okay. Okay, apart from this today's fact, then next class we can see how to see the date picker and all this thing. Many things are there till now in the Playwright. We'll check on that in next class. Okay. Any doubts in this today's class? Whatever we did know, maybe any doubt means we have time also. We can discuss if you have any doubts. We can show it in real time. We can show or we can check on it. No doubt means we can wind up the call. Yeah. Fine, no, Yamini and Kishar, any doubt? We want to execute anything now also, we can execute in real time. If anything, we want to see this.
We will try. I think from my side.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Hello?
From my side, I'll try. And if it is any doubt, I'll just ping you.
Okay. Okay, fine. Thank you, Kishore. Yamini, you're clear, no? You try everything. Okay, I'll send you the documents also. Try everything in your side. And then ping me in the WhatsApp. I'll check immediately and I'll let you know. Okay. Yeah. Yamini, how was it for you? It's fine.
Yes, Suganya. Actually, I also work out from my side, and if any questions, I will
Because
ping you.
many things we saw now, we saw in Playwright, many concepts we saw. So by just by hearing, it will be confused, and many since we have learned many concepts, we cannot keep it in our mind. So once we tried it, manually, like physically, if you try it, then only it's clear for you people. So try your from your end, then only it's easy for you to understand. Okay.
Yes, yeah, that way only it
Oh,
will works. While seeing, it feels like good, but once we were like practice it, then only we can able to know what are the questions.
correct, correct. So I see. So yeah, that's true. That's true. If you execute it, no, you will get a clear idea compared to by seeing and by just learning it. So these all the concepts really they'll ask in playwright interview questions. Okay, these are because these are playwright important concepts. Drop down, select box, how to give the even if you go to Selenium also they'll ask this type of questions only. How to select the how to handle the actions, how to handle the drop downs, those and all. Same way in playwright also they'll ask such questions. So these are not very important concepts. Make a right syntax and all, you write it in and see in your notepad. It will be helpful. Yeah, okay. Nothing means yeah, we can wind up the call today. Thank you, Yamini. Thank you, Kishore.
Thank you, Suganya.
Okay, thank you. Bye.